Hi, hello and welcome. It is I, the Ginger of the T, back again with another fastest under 30k race on Gran Turismo Sport on the PlayStation 4. This week we've got the Abarth 500 versus the Golf Mk1 GTi to see which of the two cars is quicker round the Goodwood motor circuit after 5 laps of racing. So without any ado, I'm going to shut up and let's get on with the race. So the only other car that was under 30,000 credits was the Ford Focus ST 2015 edition, but as you can see that does have a huge amount of horsepower in it, and I don't know, I just thought it would be a bit too much against the other vehicles. Like, I know the Silvia had 276, but you know, I just feel that this would be leagues above. So that's why I went for the Mk1 Golf, which you know, is bang on 30,000. So it is our golden ticket. But yeah, for under 30,000 you can get a Focus ST. Okay, on to the first race, and it is the Abarth 500. It's a Fiat 500, but it's the Abarth version of that. They are two different manufacturers in this game, so we can get away with that one. It's a 2009 model. Let's see what we can do. I'm not really sure where it would go. I'm thinking probably round about the Mini. I reckon it'll beat the Mini Cooper, a 137.6. Let's give it a go. Well, it could be well off. This could be a lot slower than a Mini. We're just going to have to see how we get on. Ooh, that was a tight corner. I'm going to do my first lap slightly different to the other vehicles. Rather than pushing too hard for quickness, I just want to push and see what I can do. Just try and get the car, you know, if a bit slower through the corners, just try and get it through the corners. Just see, like that, you know, that I'm fully right locked, and that's just not going anywhere. So we know that we've got to change it there. So I'll take a bit of a slower first lap, just so I can see what the car is capable of doing, and then hopefully improve upon that in the coming laps. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Ooh. Maybe didn't need to go third. I said third for that corner, but I don't know, that just felt a bit like I could have took a bit more speed for that corner. Could have gone through that in 4th gear, I think. Here we go. Nice. I think it's not going to be a fast lap, I don't think. We're not going to beat that 137 on this first lap. It'd be good if we can beat it, but I mean, oh yeah, we've really got to get that speed off. Okay, here we go then. This is it. This is the lap that we're going to have to do. Gee whiz, man. Can't get that sail through there. That was a shocking back end. Shocking. I think we've got it at 144. We've got to beat 10 seconds to beat that Mini's time. Wow, it doesn't say to brake on that corner, but we really need to. This car's just not going to hold that corner. Normally all these brake assists and stuff will come on and let you know, obviously, you know, that you need to shave your speed off because, you know, you're going too fast for that corner. It tells you the recommended speed and well, recommended gear, I should say, for the corner. So this should have said to slow down for that corner. And we're slower on this lap than the first. I expected more from this car. I expected a lot more from this car. Maybe a little bit too much. That is a very slow. I expected this to do better than the Mini, or you know, at least up there with it, if not beat it, be close to it. But I mean, to shave 10 seconds off that time, that is going to be a big ask. Let's carry a nice one through that back end. I'm getting really better at that back end. This bit is the bit I struggle with sometimes. So again, that should have been, I should have stayed third for that. Should have stayed third, not a second. That was definitely third gear. Yeah, I don't think we're going to shave much time off, to be honest. 10 seconds is a big ask, and it all comes down to this corner. It all comes down to that corner, getting that corner right. If we can get that corner perfect, we're going to set ourselves up for a really good run. And that wasn't a perfect corner the first, I can't even speak. It wasn't a good corner this lap. There we go, we got there in the end. There we go. It's nice. Nice and settled through there. Could end up with a 2-second shave off. There we go. Just a little bit too slow on the gear change then to fourth. Come on, it's all down to this last sector, if we can do good or not. Pulled a lot to the right there. Two and a half seconds would be our best if we could get it down. Slow through that back end again. The 141, the 137 is very, very generous to try and beat. See, this should be quicker through that corner. It felt quicker, but it's looking slower. I don't think we're going to get much of improvement on that 141. We are giving it all she has got. Oops. Picked the wrong gear then. You know when you just make one mistake and then that's it, you just ruin the entire lap. I've just absolutely ballsed this lap up. The car's got an incredible amount of understeer, but it's not. It's quite stiff. So I think it was the Corolla last week. It had so much body roll going through corners. This doesn't. This is a little bit more stable. It doesn't roll so much through the corners, but it does have a tremendous amount of understeer. But yeah, the Corolla I just couldn't get settled with. There we go. We're still behind, but I mean we're not doing too bad. Take a cheeky second. You've got to go really tight on that first bit to come out of that second bit good. And 143.5. Yeah, that's not going to be setting any records. Hang on, don't lose speed. Don't lose speed. Don't lose time. That's a bit of a better corner, just easing off a little bit. Rather than going flat. Might be able to get down to a 140, providing we can finish strong on the rest of the lap. And not make a mistake there like we did. Right, we have to shave 700ths of a second off, and that isn't possible in this car. For me at least, anyway. Come on. Come on. Get going, get going, get going, get going. Whew. 1:41.7 is going to be the time. We're not going to catch up now, we are just slipping behind. I really expected this to be quicker. Like, I haven't driven any of these vehicles before. I only purchased these before I do the recording for the race. So this literally is the first time of me driving these vehicles, so I've got no idea how they're going to handle, how I'm going to, whether I'm going to be able to control them or not. How it's, go on, go. Yeah, I've got no idea how they're going to handle, how they're going to perform, how quick they'll be, how good they'll be through the corners. Nothing. I've never driven them before. And 1:42.2. There we go. And 1:41.743. So looking at it, we'd have had, if we'd have been good all the way through, we'd finished on a 1:40.7. So that's not too bad. And 1:40.7 would have put us, well, pretty much where we were, to be honest. We wouldn't have gone up any further than that. So let's have a look and see how we get on with the Golf Mark 1. So I did the race, and when I finished the race I pressed the button to stop recording, and it actually started recording because I forgot to press record when I started the race. So yeah, unfortunately we don't have the sort of live footage of the race, but this is the replay of the race. I didn't redo the race again because obviously that could affect the time. I could get a quicker lap, I could get a slower lap, so I figured we'll just show the replay footage. I'll put some music on so you can just sit back and relax and watch the final race in replay form.
Shut up and sit down.
Okay, so I decided to speed up the footage. Otherwise you're going to be watching 9 minutes of normal time replay. The last section of the last lap is at normal speed, but I thought rather than you guys having to sit and watch 9 minutes of a race with no talking through it, I'd speed it all up. So yeah, enjoy it.
Shut up and sit down. Shut up and sit down.
So here we go. For the last lap, our fastest time was a 1:42.305. Let's go take a look at the standings and see who finished where. So there you have it, folks. Even after all the mistakes, I can't believe I forgot to press record. Doing that whole race, talking all the way through, and got to the end, went to stop the recording, and it started the recording, so I completely forgot to press record. I didn't want to do the race again, because, you know, I could have got a quicker time or a slower time. So it's literally just this one race. So obviously there's the replay footage of the race there, with a bit of audio over the top of it. But that's it. On the screen now you should see the leaderboard. The Sylvia won with a 1:37.490. Second place was the Mini Cooper S with a 1:37.640, followed by the Abarth 500 with a 1:41.743. So there's a little bonus race next week. We'll have the Sylvia versus the Mini Cooper. I hope you've all enjoyed watching it. I've enjoyed making it. Don't forget, thumbs up if you like it, subscribe if you want to see more content, and I will see you guys very, very soon.